We spend our lives curating the version of ourselves we believe the world will accept. Smiling, achieving, behaving, we show the light and bury the rest. But deep beneath the mask, behind the good intentions, the social polish, the quiet compromises, something else lives, and it's waiting to be seen. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. Carl Jung was one of the founding figures of modern psychology, a thinker who didn't just explore the mind, but the soul beneath it. He believed that inside each of us lives a shadow, a hidden self we spend most of our lives avoiding. But until we face that shadow, we can never truly be whole. Not because you're unworthy, not because you're broken, but because buried inside you is everything you've been taught to fear. The rage you swallow, the jealousy you won't admit, the desire for power, for recognition, for control, the cruelty that flares up when no one's watching. Jung called it the shadow, the part of you that holds all the things you deny, suppress, reject. And here's the terrifying truth. You are not whole until you face it. You've been told to be good, to be nice, to be agreeable. But being nice isn't the same as being good. And suppressing your shadow doesn't make it disappear. It makes it dangerous. Because what you ignore starts to act without your permission. The anger leaks out in sarcasm. The envy shows up in passive judgment. The fear becomes control. You think you're being moral, but you're just being divided. To accept yourself completely is to look into the dark corners of your psyche and say, I see you. To stop pretending you're only made of light. To realize that the monster isn't out there. It's in here. And that doesn't make you evil. It makes you human. Real power begins the moment you stop disowning the parts of yourself you were taught to be ashamed of. So, what does it mean to integrate the shadow? It means owning your ambition without letting it corrupt you. Owning your anger without letting it consume you. Owning your capacity for harm while choosing restraint. This is what Jung meant. It's not about acting out your darkness. It's about owning it, so it doesn't own you. Because until you accept the full spectrum of who you are, you'll always be at war with yourself. So ask yourself, what part of me do I keep in the dark? Who am I when no one's watching? And what would it feel like to stop hiding from that version of me and start understanding it? You cannot heal what you will not face. And you cannot be whole while pretending half of you doesn't exist. But when you accept yourself completely, not just the polished parts, but the primitive ones too, that's not the end of your goodness. That's where it finally begins. If this stirred something in you, tell me in the comments. What part of yourself are you ready to stop hiding from? Let's go there, because the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more integrated ones. And maybe that integration starts with you.